Yo, I got this. Let's get it, yo. So when I see people like that, like beat it and get out, you know what I mean? I'll be like, that's not everybody might get that praise from me though, cause some people are just ignorant in that game. They just killing people and doing dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I want to get to that. What you thought about that show, that it was a Netflix series.
It was a series.
Yeah, it's like a
docu-series.
docu-series.
I just feel like every director has their interpretation of what they feel that something happened, right?
And that's Ryan Murphy. He does American Horror Story and all that stuff.
So a lot of people was saying that they didn't like it because of the storyline.
What is promoting?
Right.
A lot of people don't like the gay stuff that's in it.
Right. But what you got to understand is that the father was like the monster, of everything. But the way they portrayed it, the show was like, these are some killers, and it just, they always been like this. But why did it happen? Mm-hmm. Why did they get to that point where they just shot off the mother and the father?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I understand to catch the views, yes, And this is kind of crazy because people who don't know the two brothers and don't know that story and watch that, they just gonna run off with that, like, all right, cool. But yes, they did show that the father, and they did say that the father was a little, abusive, mm-hmm. But it didn't show as much as what it was in the court.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I went on YouTube and watched it, and you hear the stories.
The court case?
Yeah, you hear the stories of the families and friends, like the father, was abusing them. And
even artists.
Yeah.
Because he was a music...
So I just felt like that should have been in there, that should have been in there more to portray the side of why the Menendez brothers went on trial. Yes. We know that they killed
somebody,
yes. Yeah. But I felt like if they would have went in depth with what the court, how the court went and those stories and everything, I think that was...
Because even a year prior, they wrote that letter to their cousin saying that shit is happening, that their pop's still wilding and all that. So you think it's like we was just saying with the big meat shit, like some of them are justified. You thought it was like justified? Not justified, but it was reason for them to do what they did.
Killing is something that takes a lot of willpower.
Cojones, yeah.
That's number one. Let's put that there.
Then go to the movies after.
And planned it out and everything, right? Exactly. That's what I said. Like, this has to be something where it's being conditioned. And they was conditioned to, to that abuse.
They got hardened to a point where they could do something like that.
It didn't matter to them. Like, you left me so cold. Like you left me so heartless to the point where I don't care.
Like, you could get bullied so much in school to a point that you do a school shooting.
Yes.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I can honestly say that people could push you there. Mm-hmm. And in this topic right now, parents could push you to that limit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if your parent pushes you to be that way,
that's scary.
That's beyond scary, because it's like,
you ain't gonna have no love for no other human being that's in front of you.
How can you?
If you know what the person that birthed you did to you.
How?
Yeah, so
right.
It's a crazy double-edged sword.
And what I'm saying is, it is. And what I'm trying to say is, and I'm not trying to. Everybody's mindset is different. Everybody's logic is different. And like I said, that's number one. How can you love someone? But the crazy shit is, they can't.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
They be the most passionate one.
Exactly. So that's what the scary part is, because it's like, what sign can you say? Can you give people like, yeah, you love me? I'm just trying to think, because most likely they probably did love their parents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They did. They felt that, until that love just kind of like replaced it with anger and betrayal and
confusion.
Yeah. Like,
why is this happening?
The love is, it's is there, but it's been tainted.
Yeah, because you go into it and it's like, what, the younger one played tennis. He was in like the under 18 finals. And like, one thing I didn't know was that they was like that affluent. You know what I mean? Like, in paper, like I ain't know that about them. But then, you know, you hear the story and you're like, oh shit. But then they went to the Knicks game. They in the basketball card. They in that picture and all that. So, but I heard that they in the same prison right now. And they saw each other after like 30 years or some shit like that. They finally seen each other. But right now you hearing, cause you know she's into this stuff. Kim Kardashian like, yo, they need to be free. But a lot of people saying that they need to be freed or a retrial and all this extra shit.
I would do a retrial, cause it's murder. Yeah. As however you, however you want to say it. It's murder, yes.
Yeah, however you see fit.
Right. Now, if it was like self-defense, which is not, you know, you could have walked away.
Yeah.
You could have walked away. You could have moved out. So much shit. Get into a gang. You know, do something to get away from them.
Shit crazy.
Why? Yes, yes. I don't know the age. They was young at that time, but
16 and 18, if I'm not mistaken.
Go to the family house. You know, do something. Get into a group of friends. You know, get out the house.
See this?
But at that time, it wasn't like that because of how the father was. You know, so his structure didn't allow them to be that way, and I felt like that's what they probably would have missed if they would have had that. No, that mindset, that thinking process they had to plan out everything before the death, like.
But that's why I think that's why the jury was like, yeah, like guilty and all that extra shit, because it seems so premeditated, like, and then to leave the house and come back to be like, oh, discover, like,
nah,
nigga.
Like at that point, do your time, because like I said, if it was to so happen that they shot him and they still in the house with the bodies and the cop, you snapped.
Yeah.
All right, and you stay there.
It's probably a straight murder charge.
Right, like
you a set
word,
date,
yeah, like you.
But all this
they was
extra
fucking
shit,
with you, and to the point where you just snapped and said fuck it, and you know, but you planned the whole shit.
And then, but how you feel about the therapist? Cause you tell the therapist, and it's their job not to disclose anything that's in that room, and then he tells his girl, and his girl blabs her mouth and tells the world.
Yeah, because she ain't getting that dick no more.
Shit is crazy.
Cold girl was like, let me move in with you. How the fuck that? Don't get me wrong. People do some stupid shit like that, okay? How the fuck you move in with the man's wife and you? What was she, the side bitch? What was she, the ex-wife?
I think she was the ex-wife. I think she was the main one.
Calm down.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
but none of this shit would have never got out if she wouldn't blabber her mouth because she was so fucking jealous. She gonna tell the fucking daughter. What she told the daughter about her eating habits or some shit like that?
I gotta watch it again because I watched it like a couple weeks ago.
How?
Shit's been.
Stay in your motherfucking lane. Stay in your lane. You are the ex-wife, okay?
Also, keep your fucking mouth shut. Like, these niggas be talking.
That's young, a definition of females. Like, don't get me wrong. And
I mean,
too,
the Menendez nigga. Like, you can't. Like, I understand it's therapy and all that, but you can't just be like, yeah, we killed him.
Cause he was
yeah, but
under
you
pressure.
feeling
like
it,
that's what I said at that moment. It didn't matter to him at that moment, you know. Cause fuck it.
Them niggas went on a hunt.
But then it's like, damn, reality hit them. It's like, oh shit.
Them niggas spent $700,000. They was out here wild. I don't know.
They had all that money.
Sheesh.
Come on now.
But we're gonna see what happens with them. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, like I said, retrial. You know, I feel like they did a lot of time. And at this point,
30 plus.
Yeah, at this point, you learn your lesson. Because you know what it is. If they coming out now, they're like what? How old?
They like in their late 50s.
Okay. Most of they was in prison. What can you do coming back out here at this point? You know what I'm saying? They don't really have that. So they're going to be even more stuck.
That's like the Central Park 5.
They're gonna be even more stuck unless they have money left over from pops and whatever.
The judicial system.
You understand, or something. But what can they do? Because now they gotta come back into 2024, and they went in when? Come on.
That was 90 something, 92, 93. That's crazy, bro.
So you know what I'm saying? So at this point, it's just like, yeah, they did what they did, but retrial, get them a little bit more, and then let them come out and defend for themselves.
But I will say this though, like how I started the conversation, like why America or why people in period are infatuated with shit like this. I will say this though, actors on that shit be killing that shit, like they do great acting on these shows. You know what I'm saying? To portray like the feelings and the thoughts of these people at that moment. It's crazy, but
it is.
I don't like watching shit like that. I'm not. Again, my favorite genre in like entertainment is romantic comedies, bro. Like I'm not with the Halloween.
Really
I was about to say, yo, let's.
I'm not really into
I was about to say, yo, let's do a Halloween episode. Let's put a mask. But I'm not into I don't celebrate
really,
that shit. Yeah, that shit is trash to me. But how you felt? How you felt about your man? Street. How you felt about your man Safari going to Nicki Minaj? This nigga's a funny guy, bro. Shout out to SP and Rose.
Let's pause on the Safari real quick.
What you want to get to? What's
we're gonna link this to the Eric. What's his name? Menendez.
The Menendez twins?
No, Eric. I know that's not her last name. His wife.
Erica Mena.
Erica Mena. There you go. My bad. Sorry. Fuck your name up.
Crazy bitch?
Yes, there you go. Okay. That one. You said it.
She is a crazy bitch.
Yo, we're gonna come back to Safari, right? We're gonna make that use her real quick.
Titan.
So my nigga,
that bitch loco.
Yo, oh my gosh! Like I'm gonna tell you one thing about me. I don't like drama. Okay, I like fun, but I don't like drama. Okay. She brings all of that. Toxic. And anxiety,
Queen
stress.
Toxic right there.
I would never, ever in my life pick up a fucking ladder and try to go over something's crib. I don't give a fuck how. I'm gonna say I don't give a fuck how good your dick is. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if it was missionary and we're kissing and my legs is to my forehead. Never.
You're not gonna get crazy like that.
And you just choke me out of nowhere. Never. Never. That could quote me on this, okay?
In front of the kids? You see the video?